The Australian Communications and Media Authority, or the ACMA, has released a report on 2024 commercial TV Australian content compliance. But unfortunately, the numbers continue to paint a really ugly picture for Australian stories. It shows that Australian children's content in particular, and adult drama, is dropping at a continuingly alarming rate. It's a trend that started when the former government first suspended regulation and then deregulated commercial television, all under the cover of COVID, but failed to set up a structure and regulation on new streaming services. Now, prior to deregulation, there was 391 hours of new Australian children's content shown on commercial television services, but in 2024, this dropped to just 48 hours. The decline in children's drama is especially alarming, with a drop from 98 hours to just 10 hours of content in this last year. Adult drama hours tell the same story, having also decreased from 440 hours in 2019 to 259 last year. But for Australian production businesses, this is also a story of many missed opportunities to be able to deliver Australian content and to receive one of those handfuls of commissions that are now available to tell a story on commercial television. The data tells us that there were only 10 opportunities on Network 7 and 9 on Network 10 to deliver any form of new drama, children's or documentary content. 9 has a better story to tell here, but overall, it's far from the number of commissions we need as a sector to both be viable, but importantly to ensure we have Australian content available to Australian audiences. You've got to factor this in about the very limited opportunities there are in streaming at the moment and the pressure on our national broadcasters to fill up the gaps here. Australian audiences continue to move to streaming services, but a lack of local content rules and discoverability means that Australian titles are few in number and difficult to find. We're calling on the Australian Government to recognise the crisis that's currently playing out across the Australian content industry. These weak or non-existent content rules are shortchanging audiences and making it harder for local businesses to create authentic Australian stories. And with the social media ban for under 16-year-olds taking place from December, the lack of visibility for Australian stories will only get worse. And this is going to create a problem for our next generation of viewers and our ongoing screen practitioners. We can and should be doing better. For more information about our advocacy and to be part of our conversation, please visit our socials and our website to find out more.